Two police officers and a third person have been killed in an explosion in southern Moscow. That's according to Russia's Investigative Committee. It happened when the inspectors were trying to detain what they say was a suspicious person near a vehicle. Yulia Shapovalova is live for us here in Moscow. Yulia, I appreciate this has just happened in the last hour and a half or so. What are you learning? Bring us up to speed.
Well, what we know that 3 people died in Moscow as a result of that bomb explosion near a police station just a couple of days before a car with Lieutenant General Fanil Sarvarov was blown up in the same area. Actually, we do not know the motive of this particular attack, and very little is heard from Russian officials. What we know, the explosion occurred very early in the morning on Wednesday, actually today, December the 24th, on Yelskaya Street in southern Moscow. According to the investigative committee, 2 police officers, as you said, approached that suspicious man who was standing near a police station, near a police car, and at that very moment, he allegedly detonated an explosive device, and as a result, 2 traffic police officers and that person who was standing next to the police car and the police office were killed. So basically, these 2 young traffic police were just 24 and 25 years old, and the 25-year-old man had a wife and a 9-year-old child. So it truly is a tragedy for their families, but we once again do not know the motive behind this particular attack.
Yulia, what we do know is this comes a few days after that car bomb killed Lieutenant General Fanil Sarvarov, the head of the Russian General Staff's Operational Training Directorate, following, as we know also, a pattern of assassinations of military officials that Moscow blames on Ukraine. The investigation into the latest killing, is that revealing any more details?
Well, not really. What we know at this point that the investigation is underway, and Russian officials, they actually are not very talkative about that particular case either. So what we know is that Lieutenant General Sarvarov was training a personnel for the military operation in Ukraine, and he was a very high-ranking general. And obviously, one of the versions of the investigation right now is that Ukraine is behind that attack. But Ukraine, as far as we know, hasn't taken responsibility for this particular attack. But we know that last December, General Kirillov was also killed, and his car, well, not his car, but he was killed near the entrance to his residential building when an explosive device went. It was mounted on a scooter, and he died, as well as his assistant. And back then, Ukraine actually took responsibility for that blast. And we understand that General Sarvarov, who died 2 days ago on December the 22nd, he was participating in a number of military operations decades ago in the Ossetia-Ingushetian conflict, as well as in Chechnya. And he also participated in the military operation in Syria several years ago. So basically, the investigation is underway, and of course, we'll keep you updated as soon as we learn anything new about this case.
OK, Yulia, many thanks for the update. Yulia Shapovalova live for us there in Moscow on news of 2 police officers and another person being killed in an explosion in southern Moscow. Thank you.
Don't miss out. Get the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news, expert insight. Like, share, stay ahead.